when I grew up, I didn't have like Native American heroes, except for what I had heard like in stories that had been told to me, but not on screen. We only existed really as someone for John Wayne to shoot and for us to cheer about, and like that was like way years and years before I was even born. And this is the only, like, this is what I get to see, because that's how long it's been since Native Americans have been on television. So for me, like, also, like, I write and I act. Someday I want, like, Native American youth to look up and say, like, I can be like them. I can do this, I can do that. And not saying I can go make films. I want them to see me and say, like, oh, I can be a doctor. I could be a lawyer. I could be anything that I want to be. We were both got into the Peter Stark producing program at USC. And when you get into this program, it's like highly selective. It's 25 students. It's like the #1 film school, so everybody thinks they're like the best. You are the greatest. For me and Steven both, it was, if we're out here for 2 years, and if we don't make it in 2 years, we were just going back home. So for us, like, nobody else was having that struggle. Everybody else was like, oh, let's go out and party and drink and have fun and spend this money on food and go out to lunches. And we're like, let me get a ham and cheese sandwich for lunch, for breakfast, some like Fruit Loops, if they're on sale, with family size. And that's how we were living. And so for us, it was, we're in the same boat together, and our strengths are similar, and like we complement each other in that way. And so we decided, let's work together. And when we started working together and talking about projects, like, it was very clear that we had similar goals and mindsets. A writer-director, Stephen Cable Jr., came to us and said, I have this idea. So we just started working on it from the idea to the script, to the short, to that became, you know, financing and all that just came together and became The Land. Doing, like, as a producer on an independent film, like, you're doing everything. And there's no job too big or too small. Like, you just have to do everything at coffee runs, whatever. I mean, you don't learn about filmmaking until you do it. But I think the most valuable lesson that we learned is work with people that you trust and you care about and that you get along with, because they're your family, not just for the portion of the movie of the actual production, but if you're so lucky to sell it, you know, then they're your family even longer.